Today, we have delved into the French community of Beijing, focusing particularly on an event that might have gone unnoticed had we not captured this moment. What is it about? It concerns the retirement of a Chinese employee unlike any other, as she oversaw the smooth operation of the kitchens at the French restaurant, La Taverne, since 2006. La Taverne had become the iconic French restaurant in Beijing, and behind it all was the loyal Sue. She was the first to arrive and the last to leave. For her retirement, her first boss, the one to whom she owed so much and who had placed trust in her, had traveled from France to be present. Her story deserves to be told, as it intertwines with the history of the development of Vent Celtique. The story of a Frenchman, the creator of the Vent Celtique franchise, is both inspiring and remarkable, especially when we mention his successful collaboration with his trusted employee, Sue. What is Vent Celtique? It all begins with a bold visionary who opens his first establishment, the Vent Celtique Creperie, in 2005. Located in the heart of the Chinese capital, this restaurant quickly becomes a must-visit destination, attracting lovers of Breton crepes and enthusiasts of a warm atmosphere.
Madame Shui, nicknamed the Chinese Bigoudine for her remarkable rise within the Vent Celtique team. From the humble position of dishwasher, she climbed the ranks to become a kitchen assistant, then a cook, and finally reached the prestigious position of kitchen supervisor. It was under her leadership that the Vent Celtique franchise of Cappuccino was established, this grand restaurant proudly standing opposite the French high school back when it still sported its colors in Saint-Latin. A place well known to the French high school students, as they would often come by after school days to play billiards or grab a crepe.
It was under her establishment of the Vent Celtique franchise at Far Away, which was renamed the Tavern. She was the loyal shadow of her mentor, Dominique Boursier, and in his presence, she had helped bring fame to the tavern.
The tavern offered a menu that combined French dishes with crepes. It was commonly said that if one wanted to eat the best crepes in Beijing, they should go to the tavern.
Let's focus a bit on the creator of Vent Celtique and the originator of La Taverne, namely Dominique Boursier, in relation to an interview for BFM on China Hebdo. China Hebdo is a program hosted by Matthew Jolivet.
Un patron nous livre son retour d'expérience. Vous avez tenté l'aventure business en Chine? Venez nous en parler. Contactez-nous via notre site internet bfmradio.fr. C'est comme cela d'ailleurs que nous a contacté Dominique Boursier. Bonjour.
Oui, bonjour Mathieu.
Alors, vous êtes à Pékin, Dominique Boursier, et vous êtes breton. Et en 2005, vous avez tout lâché en France pour monter une crêperie en Chine, c'est ça?
Oui, tout à fait. J'ai laissé mon travail dans l'industrie pharmaceutique pour monter une petite crêperie derrière la cité interdite.
Et alors, quel a été le déclic? Vous connaissiez déjà bien la culture chinoise?
Non, je ne connaissais pas la culture chinoise, mais j'allais régulièrement en Chine parce que j'étais très attiré par l'Asie, le Japon, la Chine, la Thaïlande. Donc c'était vraiment une envie. Mais quand j'ai vu l'évolution, que j'étais la première fois en 2002 en Chine, et quand j'ai vu l'évolution, je me suis dit, faut que je fasse quelque chose.
Et là, vous vous êtes dit, je vais faire des crêpes en Chine, mais vous aviez fait un business model avant qui tenait le coup pour monter votre crêperie à Pékin?
Non, disons que j'avais un capital et je me dis, je vais essayer avec ça. Mais d'abord, j'avais contacté une société en France qui s'appelle Crêpes de France et dont l'objectif était de faire le McDo des crêpes. Et j'avais étudié le concept et je me suis dit, je vais essayer de faire un peu la même chose, mais en Chine.
D'accord. Un Mac, donc proposer un Mac crêpe Suzette, mais pour les consommateurs chinois. Donc c'était vraiment de faire une franchise à chaque coin de rue.
Hello Gilbert, what happened to the Vent Celtique franchise?
Hello Lisa, well, actually, the Vent Celtique company fell victim to its own success and the rapid pace of the Chinese market. However, to launch a franchise, one needs substantial capital and robust legal protection. Sometimes, a franchise doesn't succeed because the market isn't mature, the location isn't strategic, or the concept is flawed. But in this case, the locations chosen by Vent Celtique were among the best, and the concept was working well. However, the franchised restaurant, La Taverne, influenced by its French chef hired by Vent Celtique, suggested breaking away from the franchise system and operating independently, arguing that they already had their own clientele. Vent Celtique could have pursued legal action, but the young company chose not to sue La Taverne, avoiding a lengthy and costly legal battle. As a result, other restaurants followed suit, and Vent Celtique collapsed like a sandcastle.
Quite intriguing, isn't it? A franchise with so much potential, only to collapse due to internal conflicts.
Exactly. I've been digging into it, and it seems like there's more to the story than meets the eye. Did you know about the controversy surrounding La Taverne?
Oh, you mean how they allegedly took advantage of Vent Celtique's menu without sharing the profits? That's definitely a shady move.
It's a classic case of intellectual property rights gone awry. I wonder if Vent Celtique ever considered legal action against them.
That's a good question. From what I've gathered, Vent Celtique decided to let it slide to avoid a lengthy legal battle, but I can't help but think they might have missed an opportunity there.
Perhaps. But you have to admire their pragmatism. Sometimes, it's better to cut your losses and move on rather than get bogged down in litigation.
Fair point. Still, it's a cautionary tale for other franchises entering new markets. Trust and transparency are key, especially when dealing with partners overseas.
Absolutely. And it's a reminder that success in business isn't just about having a great concept, it's also about navigating complex relationships and unforeseen challenges.
Did you know that Sue, the former head chef of Vent Celtique, actually stayed on at La Taverne after their time together until she retired?
Ah, really? That's interesting. It seems like her experience at Vent Celtique has served her well in her role at La Taverne, and the tavern has greatly benefited from this high-quality employee.
Absolutely. Sue has become an integral part of La Taverne, bringing with her all the expertise and knowledge she gained at Vent Celtique.
It's incredible to see how skills and experience can transcend company boundaries, even in somewhat controversial circumstances.
Indeed, it goes to show the importance of recognizing talent, no matter where it may be found.
Wow, have you heard about Dominique Boursier? He left Vent Celtique and started a service company in China.
Yes, I've heard about him. It seems like he managed to bounce back after leaving Vent Celtique.
That's true. His journey is a testament to resilience and the ability to turn setbacks into growth opportunities.
Absolutely. It shows that with the right attitude and a willingness to adapt, success is still possible even after tough times.
Exactly. It's an important lesson to remember in both the business world and life in general.